Renz 510 Radio. 510radio.com.
Hey, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Renz Jr. It's that 510radio.com East Bay Kings podcast on Renz 510 Radio. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, anybody in the last, this last year or two, or how's it been? 2 years since this pandemic been going on? Ever run up on you talking about, hey, how you doing? What's good with you? And then they say like, yeah, I was sick. I had corona and this and that, whoop-de-whoop, all in your face. Whoop. And the more they keep talking, you be like, backing up, slow. Yeah, you better get your, and I'm thinking in my mind, you better get your bad corona breath stanky ass on up out of here. Shit, that didn't happen to me about 3 or 4 times. It's like, do y'all get it, man? Shit, I ain't trying to get it. And don't be all up in my grill. It's all good though, I mean, shit, we trying to get back to normal here with this, get back to normalcy, like they say. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, man, just back up and give me 6 feet, like the boys say, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, we back again, and this is episode 4, and man, a lot of stuff going on this week. One thing that it still bothers me to my core. One of the R&B goats, you know what I mean? Like the boy R.Kelly, man. The New York Times is reporting that R.Kelly is found guilty and faces life in prison, guilty of all counts. Straight from their newspaper, it says Mr. Kelly's conviction marked a stunning fall for a man who was once one of the biggest names in R&B music. It came after the first Me Too era trial, which most of the victims were black women. Now for me, man, I wasn't there. I'm not taking anybody's side or anything like that. I just know that growing up, Kells was the man. You gotta put him on that pedestal as the R&B GOAT. And I can separate the man from the music. He created the art, and we evaluating the art for what it is, and that's the music, and he was a musical genius. So if I play the music still, that's not because I'm, putting him up on the pedestal as a man, as a person, because I don't know him. And I got daughters, and I got to keep them away from, predators and people that's, doing the kind of things that he supposedly did. So, I see both sides. But, only God can judge all of us. And, as far as when I look at a piece of art or a painting or I hear a song, I'm judging it off of the quality of the work. And the man has a great body of work, consistent albums that were, it was just dope music, good music. So it's sad. It's a sad day that we probably ain't going to get. I don't know what's going to happen. We're not going to get much more music out of them. They silencing them. But I don't know the dude. I just know the music was dope, and it's sad that we don't hear no more. So, hey man, try to keep your nose clean and do right, and be grateful for the talent God gave you and just focus on that. But, sometimes people got issues and personal things that, they need help. So, it's a sad day. If he goes to jail, things happen for a reason. So, let's pray for R.Kelly. And pray for the people that for the women that he hurt, and hopefully they can find some kind of closure on this whole issue, man. But yeah, man. Other hip hop news I'm hearing is that Rap City, my favorite hip hop show growing up, you had Rap City, you had Yo MTV Raps, but Rap City is returning for the night of the BET Awards. It's going to be hosted by Big Tigger. They're bringing it back. I'm not sure if this is going to be a recurring thing, like the show's coming back, or is this just going to be a one-night thing for the BET Awards? And the show was running from like 89 to 2008, 2009. You know, they had music videos, they had people jumping in the booth, spitting them bars, man. Like, as a teen, when you're young, I mean, that's the kind of thing that motivates you. You see your favorite artist go up there and spit, it make you want to go back and write. And back then, that was the golden era of real hip hop, when people was actually talking about their real life and actually, you know, trying to impress people with lyrics. And now, you know, you don't really get that much, man. They just trying to rhyme to the beat and bounce to the beat. It's just ain't nothing like it was back then during that time. So, yeah, man, I missed that show. I hope that, you know, they do come back and bring back that Rap City, because that, you know, that's that good shit that inspired me, because it's hard to get inspired, you know, right now. I don't know, maybe it's my age, or maybe it's just the quality of what's out there, but, you know, shows like Rap City, you know, challenge you to get your bars up, man. So, for sure, that's some good shit that I kind of look forward to looking at on the BET Awards on October 5th. So, basically, man, I'm not happy right now because the 49ers, they lost. Aaron Rodgers carved them up. Yeah, the score was, here we go, 30-28. Packers, man, they were up 17-0. You know what I'm saying? Why are we having such slow starts? I don't get it. I don't understand. This is not the defense that we thought we were getting. Not at all, man. All that talk in you know, before the season, during the preseason, oh, we got a Super Bowl defense, you know. The only one that's playing at a high level that I see consistently is Bosa. I mean, that boy pushes the pocket back. He does his job, but we're not seeing the middle, like the middle of the line, the D line. I mean, and it just goes back to DeForest Buckner. You know, they got rid of the wrong person. You know, I think they should have got rid of Armstead. I mean, it's proven itself to be true that Buckner was more of an important piece to that defensive line. I mean, I know it's old news, and we gotta roll with what we have. But right now, we just ain't killing them like we used to with that D line. I don't know what it is. All that talk about how much depth we had on the D line, I don't know about all that. So I mean, I'm hoping that we're gonna get our stuff together. I'm hoping that it's not a scheme thing with the new coordinator, D'Amico Ryans. Is he doing something different than Robert Saleh? You know, the new coach of the Jets. He was our D coordinator and had us ranked up there with, you know, some of the top defenses in the league. I'm not sure, you know, because I'm not in the meeting rooms. I'm not going to play like I know it, you know, exactly everything they're doing. I just know the results are not what we expected, and they need improvement, man. So, yeah, it's very disappointing, man. And, you know, I don't know what, as far as the front office, they spend a lot of resources on the D-line. It's not producing. The secondary is the problem. Right now, you know, Richard Sherman, I thought they were looking at bringing him back. But now he just signed with the Bucks. You know, he's ring chasing. And, you know, he might have to serve a suspension from what I'm hearing. But the thing about it was they made a move and they're aggressive. And, fuck, man, that's what we should have did. We should have went and got back Sherman, because at least, you know, he did a decent job in 2019. I think it's a year away from that Achilles injury, so he should be a little bit better than he was last year. Yeah, I think it might be 2 years. I'm not sure, man. All I know is Sherman. We didn't get the same Sherman that he was in Seattle, but he was solid. I think one more year, giving him that shot to lock down that corner spot. Why not, man? Because we got a bunch of guys that just ain't getting it done, man. That's just what it is. So the other thing is, you know, you spend all that draft capital on Trey Lance. He's not playing. I mean, and we patient. I'm trying to be patient, but he has the arm that could take the top off the defense. Right now everybody's sitting on Jimmy Garoppolo with the short to intermediate throws. He can't stretch he can't stretch the field. We swapped first round picks in 2021, and we gave away 2022 and 23 first round picks. I mean, that's a heavy price to pay right there. So we need to see what the return on the investment is with that deal. He had a preseason. He's healthy. Shit, man, it's gonna be. I would say give it. If we lose another couple games, man, the fans is gonna be like calling for it. Like, yo, this man got to be on the field. I mean, he could be so dynamic that we can just start outscoring teams because he can convert them third downs. When they're sending or when they're in the prevent and there's open lanes, and he can just get through the line and pick up the first down. Or when they send, more than 4 rushers, and he finds the open man down the field with that rocket arm. He's got a deep ball. We don't have a true deep threat, but we got guys that are fast enough that could get down the field on the 9 route that we're not seeing with Jimmy Garoppolo at the end. They're not going deep. Remember Montana, the Rice, deep, 80-yard bomb. Steve Young, the Rice, going deep. We don't go deep like we used to. Even Alex Smith used to hit Vernon Davis deep, down the middle of the field. We don't go deep on this team. I don't know why. I do know why. It's Garoppolo don't have the arm, and he's afraid. He's afraid of getting his, a pick six. He's afraid of getting picked. So we need to have more heart. We got a guy has the talent, and he's explosive. And you just got to go for it, man. We got to be more of an explosive team on offense because the defense ain't cutting it right now. So at some point, I would say give it a couple weeks. If we keep losing, it's a wrap for Garoppolo. It'll be Trey Lance at the helm. So let's monitor the situation and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I predict about 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He'll be up in there. If we keep losing, it'll be a wrap for Garoppolo. So this week we got Seattle, and Seattle is always a rough. That's our rival. So if we lose to the Seattle Seahawks, the calls for Trey Lance is only going to get louder. When you seeing a guy like Russell Wilson doing the things that the guy that we have on the bench could probably do at some point in his career, you're going to be like, well, that's the kind of guy that we need. So, just watch this weekend. I ain't going to give a prediction. I just know it's going to be a battle. That's our hated rival. Those games are classic games. So I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait. I'm gonna be right there on the couch, man. We better get this win, man. I'll go ahead and give a prediction: Niners 21, Seattle 17. We pull through and get the W. So on to the Dubs. You see me laced up in the Golden State attire today, man. They started training camp this week, and the fans is getting anxious, and we getting ready for the season to kick off. And man, it's just like the same issue is not resolved. This problem with Andrew Wiggins not being vaccinated, not wanting to be vaccinated. And I understand everybody got their beliefs. They got personal choice, whatever the case may be. But it's required for you to be in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And that's an opportunity that, man, I know people would kill for that opportunity. They would, give up everything for a chance to play one game in the NBA, prove themselves, and earn a contract. And, he got it made. He's set. He got money in the bank. So I don't know if he's just like, well, shit, he gonna stick to his guns and he just gonna sit out. Fuck it. He just like, well, I'm already paid. It don't really matter. I ain't really tripping off winning no championships. I'm getting money already. You know what I'm saying? Or is he really, truly just, it's his principle that he doesn't want to be vaccinated, which I kind of felt, when the whole vaccine thing jumped off. I think it was about April or May of this year. I was, skeptical, but, I did my research. I listened to loved ones, and, they convinced me to go ahead and do it, and I got the shot and I ain't feel nothing. It was nothing. I think I went and worked out that same day. Shit, I was up there leg pressing, squatting like 900,000 pounds, you know what I mean? Leg press, not on squat. I'll correct that. But I squat a little bit too. But anyways, the point is the shit didn't affect me. I feel great. I don't know what he tripping for. You want to play for the Warriors. That's the requirement. You making millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Steph Curry's last few years to be able to go for that chip. Fuck it, go on and get vaccinated, man. Like, what are you scared of? What are you afraid of? Everybody doing it. I mean, I know it's like peer pressure. Everybody doing it. But shit, man, sometimes you just gotta roll with it, man. Like, don't overthink things. Don't overthink it. We all gonna die at some point anyway. What's the point of you the one smartest guy in the universe that didn't take the vaccine? We all died, we all dead, and you here on the planet by yourself because you were so smart because you didn't take the vaccine. What the hell kind of life is that anyway? You're gonna be a lonely ass, smart ass dude that just said, didn't want to take the vaccine, but I'm here by myself on planet Earth because everybody else died because they took it. I mean, what type of life is that anyway, man? So just live life to the fullest, live for today, enjoy your Warriors career, Warriors contract, NBA career. You get to play in the NBA. A lot of people would kill for that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, man up and get it done. That's all I got to say. So yeah, man, what we talking about? We talking about them Kings. We talking about them East Bay Kings, man. Yes, sir, we getting ready, man. Training camp starting up. And this for all the players. You know what I'm saying? Everybody tuned in. We working. But check it out, though. It's October 23rd, to November 5th. That is Hell Week. Weeks, plural. 2 weeks of just getting it, man. Double days, triple days. We're going to be, getting ready. Saturday kicks off the October 23rd, Saturday, Red Bull 3-on-3. We're going to have some guys up there competing for the prize. I believe if you complete a series of Red Bull events with 3-on-3 FIBA rules, the team with the most points gets 15,000. So it's a nice chunk of change. Get out there and compete with local people right there in Oakland at Soldier Town. Yes sir. So that'll kick off our training camp. And we get right into it with 2 a days, 3 a days. You know what I'm saying? Me and the team will tap in and we'll figure out exactly the schedule. This is being put together right now, but yes, sir. We'll be grinding it out until the first game, November 6th at Silicon Valley. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go ahead. Right after that, we actually played them 3 weeks in a row, man. It's crazy the way this whole schedule shakes out. It's weird because some teams ain't playing because they still scared about the corona, or they just ain't got it together. So they just gonna wait it out. But we gonna get our games in. We got a full ABA season on deck. It's gonna run from November 6th to April 2nd, and we cap it off with a Bay Area All-Star Celebrity Charity Game. And we're going to have a slam dunk contest, 3-point shootout, some live performances. Yes, sir. All that's going to be on the website. Tickets for sale real soon, real soon. As we speak, we're knocking it all out. And yes, sir. And the home opener on 11/27/21, November 27th. Yes, sir. Your boy Renz Jr. My real name Lorenzo King as a basketball player, but AKA Renz Jr., the rapper, is going to be performing at halftime. Yes, sir, man. I ain't performing in a while. And, I got to, man. We got to get it done. We're going to make it happen for the fans. We're going to bring that new slap, East Bay Kings. That's a song. Anthem for the team, anthem for the season. And yes, sir, man. That's so excited to get this thing popping. We ready, man. Just weeks away. And one more thing. These little things came in right here. We got our own little trading card. I got my trading card, man. I feel like a star now, man. Topps trading card. Yeah, that's your boy. These things will be available on my website, renzjr.com. So go ahead and tap in. We can bundle package it in with the official jersey and the album when it drop. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Renz Jr. signing off. East Bay Kings podcast. Check us out, eastbaykings.com on Renz 510 Radio, 24/7 West Coast slaps. My man DJ Hockey Official, keep throwing in the mixes, man. Keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? 24/7 West Coast Slizzaps. The only station you can get them throwbacks and them, that real shit, man, that they ain't playing on FM radio, man. So artists, tap in, tune in, send your music in, request, sit your fans to go ahead and request the music, and we'll keep it going. If you want to get that promo also, just continue to DM, tap in, and we'll get you put a package together for you and make it happen. I'm gonna introduce one of my guys with the East Bay Kings. This is Deoveion Rawlins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We just want to get to know background of some of these players, man. And we got the season about to kick off, and we just dropped the schedule. And I'm gonna actually put it in the IG chat real quick so you can take a look at it. But it's we ready, man. We're getting close. We're getting closer. So for the listeners that don't know nothing about you, man, give them a little background. Like what's your history? What's your basketball background? Like what high school and what happened?
Well, my name is Deoveion, so I didn't really start playing basketball till about the 7th or the 8th grade, really. I came into it like super late and raw, so, I started off in, I want to say Stockton at a little charter school, kind of got the feel of it out there. Then I transferred to McClymonds, Mac, how we call it, Mac, in West Oakland. I kind of got my skill more there, my grittiness. We at Mac, you got to be a tough person to play there, to go there. So it was like, it kind of made me into the player who I am right now. So, yeah,
that's what's up, man. So, did you play power forward in high school?
Not being able to shoot in high school pretty much at all. It kind of limited me to playing more center and, staying in the paint most of the time.
Okay.
So as I, progressed into playing a little bit of JUCO and then now playing with you guys, being a shorter center is like, basically firsthand to me.
Right. And you can do it though. You have the strength and the basketball IQ to be able to hold it down at the 4 or the 5 position.
Yeah.
As we get into the ABA season, we may be undersized for some things, but we have, and what you've shown is, you have the skill level that can still translate. And that's definitely something we want to build around going forward. Who would you say you model your game after?
When I was younger, when I first started out, I modeled my game more after like guys who I've seen myself as. So I was like, a Ben Wallace, a kind of a semi Draymond, because I could run up with the ball, make a good pass with it, So mainly guys who I've seen playing defense, rebounding, doing all the dirty work, pretty much, Yeah. Guys that pretty much they don't get, the accolades, the high star fame, but they get the job done for the team. Put the team on their back when they need to.
That's right. That's good. I mean, that's a great attitude to have, and you actually surprising me lately though, because you're showing your offensive game, like your shooting. Definitely, man. So, yeah, man, I like the work that you've been putting in, and it shows. Last thing I want to get into is basically, what are your goals? What are your goals for the season, and what are your career goals, and what are you gonna do to try to get there?
The first and main goal for me right now, I don't like to go too far. So, I like to stay grounded till I could, build up steam. So the very first goal I want to do is, finish this season right here in the league we're in right now with you guys. Then go on to the ABA season, try to do as much as we can, get as far as we can, and, build a resume for myself and get, some tape so I can try to get a little further. And the next step for me would be probably either overseas or maybe go for a couple G League tryouts, try to see what's going on.
Exactly, man. Because those things are, they out there, they posted, you just got to look, just stay tuned, like stay tapped into all the G League teams. I want to bring y'all up there because I actually been up there in Walnut Creek shooting at the G League facility.
I think the 360 one, right?
Yeah. So,
yeah. They was I was up there, I want to say like a week or two ago. They were telling me.
Yeah.
It's really great facility. I would say that's one of the main things that's got my shooting form and my just touch around in the mid range and the three a whole lot better than it was the past year or two. So that is a great facility.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, shoot. We appreciate you coming on, and look forward to getting with you in practice and working with you and for us to build chemistry as teammates and in this new franchise. Look forward to getting this season started, man. So well, I'm sure we'll have you back on checking in the future.
Most definitely.
Yep.
Anytime.
All right now.
All right, Renz.
Yep. Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, good.
It was good.
What's up? What's happening, man? We inviting Big AJ, Alphonso Jackson on the East Bay Kings podcast.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. On 510radio.com. Yes, sir. We have to drop this. We just dropped the schedule. I don't know if you got a chance to look at it.
Yeah, I've seen. I'm ready. You already know.
A couple of highlights that we see over here. That we starting off opening up versus the City Cats, man. So that ain't no joke, man. They was the number one team. I think the last time they played, they didn't play last year.
Yeah, I feel it.
They got a squad, man, but we'll be ready. It's a home opener at our new venue, Las Positas College.
Yes, sir. Let's get them W's right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, let the listeners know a little something about you, man. We need to know. Got to find out about who are these East Bay Kings, man? Where they come from? So give me some background on your basketball history and what school you went to and how'd you make it onto the East Bay Kings?
Well, for one, whether you're a celebrity or, a newbie or whatever level you play at basketball, never give up on your dream, first and foremost. I went, born and raised from Oakland, California, Cali,
Sure.
And, I just like anybody else who, been through Oakland Unified School District, transferring schools, trying to get the right fit in and, trying to just find your own way. And for me, I went to McClymonds High School. That's where I really got my stardom, as far as playing, JV, and I tried to go for varsity off top, but, little hashtag no respect, but, nonetheless, I still love the school. I love the people there. I've been playing ball since I was 10 years old at least, if not a little bit younger, but, I also tried out for NBA G League a few times, Stockton Kings, they are called now, At the time, they was called Reno Bighorns. I did that twice, and Santa Cruz Warriors as well. It was nothing but love, respect, and as far as the East Bay Kings go, to be honest, like I never would have thought to be a part of the ABA, honestly. And honestly, a lot of people ask me like, is the ABA even real? They see it in, NBA 2K, the ABA ball and whatnot. But, it's a dream come true nonetheless. As long as you keep God first, he will make a way nonetheless. And, I'm blessed to say,
That's right, man. You kept going. You kept striving. Like you didn't let nobody tell you no.
Trust me, a lot of no's. A lot of no's. Yeah.
But no, I mean that was the one thing that I liked from you at when we had the little free agent tryout camp. It's like you came back even better, like way better than you showed the first time. Like you was in better shape. And ever since then, you just been progressing, and you just do whatever's needed, and you don't really complain, And that's what any coach you want to build around those kind of people, hard workers, and not people that want to complain and fight and argue. And,
because that's,
chaos and all that.
All that must go out the window quick if you're trying to be professional and just having some class and dignity to yourself.
Right. Another question, man. Growing up, myself, I always try to watch certain players like Tim Hardaway or maybe Michael Jordan and try to copy some of their moves.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though football was my first love as far as sports, but I did love basketball too. I know you love basketball. Like, who did you model your game after, and what players and what moves did you try to emulate?
Woo! There's a lot. I could say a few. Just going back in the beginning, let's see, Kevin Durant, Dwayne Wade for one. Obviously a little bit of Stephen Curry. You know what I'm saying? Just getting that flurry on, shake and bake. But most importantly, though, I really look up to Ray Allen, though. Yeah. Ray Allen is he's one of a kind, a shooter and whatnot. And I just like his philosophy on how he, do his stuff. Because it is what it is. Like, he didn't let. Everybody in the league and whatnot had to overcome adversity and the naysayers and haters and all that stuff. Of course, as well as you got your support and fans and family who believe in you. Right. But I just like the way he brought his toughness to the game. Obviously he had to guard Kobe. We already know that. So it's just about how, he bring life to the game as well. Of course, everybody else I mentioned do bring life to the game as well. But I feel like for me, before, Clay, Curry, it was Ray Allen. So, they learned from him, honestly. As well as, there was a rumor a few seasons back, we almost got him to come join the Warriors as well. So that would have been amazing, but things happen, differently. Yeah.
And that's the other thing you mentioned, the Warrior season just getting ready to kick off. I'm excited about that as far as, but we got to focus on, we got our own pro team, So,
right.
So, it's like, I'm a fan now. I'm wearing Warriors. We just talked about Wiggins and, what should he do as far as take the vaccine or not, because he may have to miss half the season. It's the shit that we got to deal with, like we dealt with in, last season. And season got cut short. It's just the way the world is. It's just, damn, man.
It's
crazy. I hope that this thing goes away, but we blessed to even be able to even have a season and to be able to play. So I'm thankful for that.
And it's a blessing to even still be playing ball and just have the arms, the ligaments and everything working. Because, there's a lot of people who ain't never had a chance to before being born or, being in a wheelchair. The list goes on, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just seen a lot of career-ending injuries myself as well. So it was tough to see, but,
So as far as your career goals and goals for the season, what do you, what are your goals for this season and what about for your career ultimately? What do you want to be?
Well, starting off with this career of being in the ABA and part of this blessed team, just trying to be a better player. Obviously working on craft and skill sets and mechanics, trying to perfect my shot. I mean, it's there, but sometimes obviously I overthink a lot. And but I mean, as far as physical aspect, I think I'm great. As far as that aspect, and I'm still a team player nonetheless. And I would love everybody that's on the team to do the same thing. And as far as my career goal, I mean, a lot of people outside of this league and whatnot ask me, "Are you gonna?" My bad, somebody called. People ask me, "Am I going to try out for the G League again?" And I mean, I would love to, but obviously COVID and it's just been chaotic out there in the world. So, I mean, I'm just grateful where I landed because it's a blessing. Like, of course, I could have gave up a long time ago after high school, or just even after the tryout. You know what I'm saying? But the ambition, the hunger, and obviously putting God first, made it possible for me to be able to even make it, and put it on y'all horse to even pick me up. So I'm grateful and humble. So.
Well, that's what we saw in you. That's what we like about you, and we're just blessed to even be still playing the game and in this situation. Because with this, even what you've been done already with last season and up to what we've been doing so far, you can use that to get to other places. Even after basketball is over. So
right, that's true.
So yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, this is East Bay Kings Podcast, 510radio.com. That's my man, Alphonso Jacker, East Bay Kings, and we gonna check in with him in the future. But for now, we gonna holler at y'all next time, man.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yes, sir.